Hi guys, it's Paul here, and today I'm going to show you how to improve your push-up in 5 moves. Firstly, if you're somebody that gets lower back pain after the day after you're doing a push-up, or if you're somebody that when you push up you have a hard time getting your hips off the ground, or you might notice that your head nods up and down, or you just can't bend your arms, then if you follow this 5-step process, then you should be able to dramatically improve the push-up when you're doing it. So firstly, let me just show you a few examples. If you're somebody that when you do a push-up, you notice your hips come up and down like this, like you're making love to the floor, then you probably notice the day after you'll have a lot of lower back pain. Another one that we tend to see is somebody might do this, okay? Something look like this, okay? And basically this is people are having a lot of difficulty putting the weight along their torso and really holding their own body weight with their abdominals, their core, and keeping everything nice and tight like a plank. And another example that we might see is somebody putting their weight on their legs like this to make their arms become lighter, which is another common kind of your body or your former self. So if you're somebody that's trying to achieve weight loss right now, the former you, the current you even, is it's always looking for this easy route, and the easy route is going to keep you as you are right now. So if we want to lose weight, if we want to get stronger, if we want to get in shape, then what we need to do is the harder route. We need to go through the hardest route of resistance. So we have to prevent looking for those little shortcuts that make the exercise easier. So this is the 5-move step plan that I want you to follow to dramatically improve your push-up. You're going to start like this. Lay down on the floor with your arms out in front of you. I want your feet together. So this is part 1. You're going to slide the hands back so the hands are just below your shoulders, okay? And then what I want you to do is squeeze the elbows in. You'll notice your lats get very tight. So these back muscles right here, as you squeeze those elbows in, they should get tight. You're putting your toes in, so that's movement 1, laying on your tummy, okay? Alright, movement 2, what I want you to do now is squeeze your quads, so your thighs, just these big muscles here in your legs. I want you to squeeze them as hard as you can, and you should notice your knees come off the floor. Okay, next thing I want you to do, movement 2, movement 3, I want you to squeeze your arse cheeks as hard as you can. So squeezing your butt as hard as you can. This is going to prevent those hips from sagging later on. The 4th thing that I want you to do is now pull your abs. So you're lifting, you're picking those hips off the floor. Okay, so you're pulling those abs in nice and tight. And the last one, we're slowly moving up. I want you to start to feel the pressure in your palms. So you're going to start taking the weight into your palms, keeping your body as stiff as a board. You're going to take a deep breath in through the nose, and as you push up, you're going to exhale through your mouth, through pursed lips like this. Keeping your body as rigid as a board, like a plank. Now, this is the bit where we get stronger. Lower yourself down, keeping those forearms vertical, and the weight in your palms, lower yourself down, okay? And that is how you're going to be able to improve your push-ups. So just to break it down, those 5 movements, first we're going to lay out. We're going to stretch those arms in front. We're going to slide the hands back so they're just under the shoulders, okay? They're not too narrow, so I didn't say under the nipples, I went under the shoulders, and they're not too wide. A lot of people will have their arms too wide when they do a push-up. So just below the shoulders, so those forearms become tucked in and those forearms are vertical. And then the second move, our ankles are already together. We're going to squeeze those quads as hard as we can so your kneecaps come off the floor. And then the third move, we're going to squeeze your bum cheeks as hard as they can, and then engage the abs so the hips come off the floor. And the final thing, we should start to notice the weight distributed onto our hands when we're going to make our body as rigid as possible, and then just push up with all the strength that we've got. Now, this is what a lot of people will then tend to do when they do the push-up, is the lowering part. Now, imagine when you push yourself up is your current strength. The bit where we go down, this is where we're going to be able to get stronger. And the slower you can keep yourself under that tension on the way down, the more strength you're going to gain, okay? So what a lot of people do, they do great, they're up in this position, but to make that path easier, what they tend to do is lower their hips down and then peel themselves off the floor. You might see people peeling their hips off the floor like this. If you're one of those guys, you're missing a ticket on becoming stronger. So what I want you to focus on when you're up in that plank position, your body's nice and rigid, is to bend in the elbows. You've got to go down anyway. You may as well go down and get stronger for it. Is lower yourself down, and resist putting those hips down on the floor, okay? So as we go down, we're going to prevent this from happening, okay? We're just going to keep the body rigid, okay? And then bend the elbows as we move down, And you might notice you'll get to a position where you've just got to give up, okay? Reset, squeeze those elbows in, and keep practicing, keep trying, guys, until you push out 1, 2, 3, 4, and more push-ups. Keep progressing, get stronger, follow those 5 steps to perfect your push-up, and let me know on the results as you go along. If you want to learn more tips and tricks on this, join the email list. You can head over to fatburnerbootcamp.com/daily emails, or if you want to join our members circle, the Thinner Circle, head over to thethinnercircle.com.